Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today I will be sharing with you about haiku. Have you ever heard about haiku? No? That's okay. Let's start. But first, let me tell you a simple history about haiku. Haiku is a traditional form of Japanese poetry which has been in existence as early as 16th century and later spread to the West in 18th century. Originally, haiku is an opening part of a larger Japanese poem which called as ranga. At that time, it was called as hokku. As time passes, writer began to use hokku as a standalone poem, and it was started by a man called Matsuo Basho. Basho's father was a samurai who served for Todo's family. When Basho was 9 years old, he became best friend with the Todo family's heir, who was Yoshitada. They studied the art of link verse, which is ranga, under a famous writer who was Teitoku. That was the moment when he started to dive into literature world. Unfortunately, his best friend died young at the age of 95. In grief, he ran away to Kyoto and learned more about poetry. This story is quite similar with our friend Lisa, who lost someone special in her life, which was her mother. Instead of living in sorrow, both Lisa and Basho do not give up but try to engage with the nature to find peace. For your information, Matsuo Basho is one of the earliest person to bring depth, meaning and simplicity into haiku, which makes it a revered form of poetry. In addition, haiku was given its current name, which is haiku, by Masao Kashiki at the end of 19th century. Now, let's move on to the structure of haiku. Haiku has 17 syllables which divided into 3 lines. The first line consists of 5 syllables, second line consists of 7 syllables, and third line consists of 5 syllables. Haiku is usually written with a theme regarding nature and natural phenomena such as season, animals, flowers, and many more. However, today, most people do not limit their imagination towards nature only, but anything. They write their haiku about people, feelings, emotions, and others. Even though haiku is short and simple, but the deep meanings that it brings is really memorable as it only focuses on one idea, item, or moment. The poem has 2 juxtaposed subjects that is divided into 2 parts. For example, in the first line, you may describe how beautiful a flower is, but later you describe how it gives you the bad effect. And one more thing, haiku is written in present tense, as it meant to be in the moment or the moment that we live in while enjoying the nature. Here are a few examples of haiku. People all around. I just want to be alone. I'm so tired. Another example. Lost in the shadows. I cannot find my way out of the pressing crowd. There are a few tips on how to write the haiku. First, haiku is not usually all in one sentence, but it has 2 parts. For the first part, you may describe about the setting in the first line. And for the second part, the subject and actions will be described in the second and third line. Second tip is, if you lost for idea to write the haiku, go outside. If it's hard, look around you, spend time in nature and observe it. Besides giving you an idea to write the haiku, you will realize how beautiful the world and your life are. The third tip is try to use details related to your senses, which are sight, smell, hearing, touch, and taste. It might sound hard, but wait until you use all your senses. In conclusion, haiku is a highly appreciated form of poetry because it shows that even a small or simple thing such as dust or hair, it would become more interesting and important when we take a moment and appreciate it for a while. You should do it. And You got one extra knowledge for today. Congratulations and bye. Thank you for watching.